Sound?
Maybe it's everyone's plan to keep Dallas.
Ramsey, if you foolishly decide to use the power of veto to save myself, I will be forever indebted to you. If you don't, well, in the great words of Tupac Shakur, I ain't mad at you. I got nothing but love for you. Do you think, boy?
What?
That was so sweet.
I have decided not to use the power of veto on Dallas. I will use the power of veto on myself because I believe that in the process of Tim's Democratic nomination, that my name was mainly used as a safety net. And I do believe that there are those of you who see my genuine, raw authenticity as an advantage to help you in this game. Tim, since I've just vetoed one of your choices for eviction, you will now need to name a replacement nominee.
Okay. This week, I can only do what the koalas tell me to do, and so the replacement nominee will be the third highest voted housemate, as you guys chose, and that house guest is Maddie. Sorry, darling.
The power of veto ceremony is now complete.
All right, let's rock this bitch, y'all.
Yeah, you nailed that speech. Alright, so the clean up again.
Thank you, Cass.
See what, like, maybe.
I can't believe you used it.
Kelsey.
I just almost made like 1A.
This is my new symbol. WM, whatever,
Yeah.
Maddie.
I'm so glad.
Nothing she says matters.
No. All for one and one for Maddie.
Oh, we're gonna get to hear.
Chance. I got a chance to beat Maddie. I don't got a chance to beat Ramsey.
I have a chance to beat Maddie. This is good.
They're working together.
Shut the front door.
Ramsey's, oh my god, no way.
Girl, we're hearing some important
This is amazing.
Honestly, thought I wasn't gonna use it on myself.
No. Happy, man.
There's one winner, Ramsey. You gotta better your odds, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know if you could take two people. I'm sure you would.
Exactly. I have chosen to use the power of veto on both Dallas and I. Tim, put two new chumps up on the block.
Chance are off. Well, it's SWAT campaign mode now, buddy.
It's gonna be a close one. Yeah. It's gonna be close.
So he wants Tim out.
Who?
Then I feel like Ramsey would go for a Tim player. That's it?
I don't know. I still don't think that Ramsey's gonna get rid of Maddie. But
He didn't say anything along those lines. Like, that's it? I would love to know if Dallas and Ramsey are gonna work together, and he doesn't want anybody else to know, but he does want Maddie gone. Just leave her in the game for
and
us.
maybe like this whole in bed thing isn't so much Maddie. Maybe it's Ramsey. Maybe like he's using that. Like he's letting her think that. But I don't know. I don't know if Ramsey's like.
Kelsey, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
You're turning into a very analytical thinker when it comes to this game now.
Thank you.
Like, maybe Ramsey's the one, and maybe he's playing her. But you know what?
I feel like you were a big help on that.
Give me a minute.
Oh my god.
Look at us in here, like, laughing at. Could they let us watch it a little bit longer?
You know, just for something to do. It's so nice to hear someone else's voice besides yours. Just kidding.
It's okay, I can change it up. I'll be a man for the day.
You know, Rams. Oh my god.
I'm so hungry. I don't know, like, why they're not. Phoebe, can you just show us just one more clip? It'd be a lot more exciting for us in here, and we'd have more to.
I wish we would have heard all of Dallas's speech, because we just heard the tail end of it. I kind of wanted to
think
hear
that was
all of it.
intentional? Like, all we heard irrelevant stuff, like Tupac Shakur, like.
You know, I wanted to hear like the first little bit, but he said like, if you foolishly use it on me, but maybe that's him putting out there to everybody that him and Ramsey, or like maybe Dal and Rams are secretly like working together. And you heard him say, he's like, all right, I can have a fighting chance against Maddie.
Dal does not trust Maddie. I know that. So that's the thing. Is like, I don't really think. I think Ramsey might be playing Maddie, but realizing that Maddie just because Ramsey knew I wasn't coming for him. Dal knew I was with him. Like they like.
Okay, let's think of
Maddie
votes.
didn't know that I was with him because me and Maddie weren't.
Cass, Ramsey, Joel, Nikki. Who do we have keeping Maddie right now? Mitch, Raul,
Jared and Raul are going to be
Jared.
safe either way. Is what I'm trying to tell you. No matter.
I don't think so.
Whatever the outcome is, no. Even if Dal stays, if one of us are going in, we're going in on the side of what we want to
Join
protect.
forces.
Join forces and protect. So for me, whoever, it doesn't make a difference to me who stays or goes.
Right.
Good. No, but like even with you and Raul, I felt the same thing. Like it doesn't make a difference to me. Like I literally felt that way.
Yes.
And I feel that way about this. We keep forgetting about our twist coming back in.
Great.
You have to trust when I say that Dal can be realigned. Like he can be repositioned.
And he is going, like he's got Ramsey, but that's about it. So he is going to be looking for somebody to kind of.
If he needs to let go of Ramsey, he'll let go of Ramsey. He's not gonna hold on to Ramsey. He will let go of Ramsey. Like Dal will let go of Ramsey. My point is there's no, like for me personally, there's no better or worse outcome. In fact, I think it would be better if, just say I got into those. It would be better for Dal to be there because I could easily turn him around to see or tell him what I need to tell him, and he'll trust it because I've never gone. The thing with me is I never went against Dal. I never spoke negatively. There's nothing anybody could have carried to Dal about me, and I know he's never received anything.
Right.
So that would be very easy for me to do.
Yeah.
He listened to everything. Like I talked to him about do this, do that. Like.
And Dal and I do have like a good, just outside of the game relationship, and I know that he's been wanting to work with Jared from the get-go.
He would easily. And the thing with Dallas and Jared is Dallas is a massive. Okay, everybody knew when Dallas was going for Jared, they loved it. Dallas could still play that off if one of us went in the house because it's going to be a new HOH, whatever. But Dallas is a really strong physical competitor, and in comps he kills it. Even with the luck, he just does so well.
He does.
And he could protect Jared down the line. Whereas I don't see Mitch having that ability. I don't see Cassandra having that ability. I don't see, and I'm looking for abilities in the house that, like, this is how I'm looking at the game too, is like abilities. Maddie doesn't have that ability. Not only does she not have that ability, you don't know what she's gonna do. You wouldn't want her to be HOH. I would not trust her being HOH. If I were you in the house, I wouldn't trust her being HOH. I wouldn't trust her being in the house. Whereas Dallas can be reasoned with, and he's
I could go to Dallas
weapon.
and I could go to Dallas and say the wild cards, Cass and Mitch, and I could say these are the people that I think are the most.
You could
dangerous.
set the house up because you're really socially. What's the word? You're really good socially. So you could go in the house and easily set the house up to say, guys, this is what the next 3 weeks need to look like. I just was out of this house. I'm getting a second chance. These are the people that need to go. We need to keep our mouths shut. We need to entertain them just in case they win HOH. Keep our grounds covered. And these are the people we need to highlight to them. So the people that are going to stick together are going to stick together. But you need to orchestrate game-wise when you go in there, when you have your group that you know you're working with, that you trust, cast aside. Guys, these are the people that need to go. Before I left, you could even throw it out here. Lovevita had a conversation with me and share some things that I didn't know. She didn't talk, and everybody knows I really didn't talk much to other people. So they're gonna know that this is truth. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, she said something different, because I never did. Everything I've told you, if I did share any of it, people will either be able, oh yeah, she did tell me that point. So everybody will know what you're saying is the truth. They'll either be able to confirm it, right? And then you need to set them up to say, this is what our weeks need to look like. So now let's look at them. These are our, let's say you say 2 targets. You're going to say Mitch and Cass need to go, or whoever you choose. You could say Tim and Cass, whoever you feel comfortable. You say, these are the people we need to go, okay? Now, let's just look at the outcome if they win HOH. How are we going to keep ourselves safe? We need to pit them against each other. That's what's going to have to happen.
Mitch
because
and Cass.
Right, do you get what I'm saying? If they win HOH and you pit them against each other, yeah, somebody else might be thrown up as a pawn. That might happen, of course.
Yeah.
But even if you talk in their ears, like Mitch and Cass say, we need to tell them, like, get them kind of against the wild cards and against each other.
Well, and
So that
I
if
could
they
be
win
I could be in
HOH.
Cass's ear, or Raul could be in Mitch's ear.
Exactly. Because if you guys are just doing damage control in the event that they win HOH. And if they don't, you throw one of them up with a wild card. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set the house up for success so everybody can see all angles.
Right.
And I think that was my problem in the house too. Is like I feel like I had too many game conversations with people that were not trustworthy. That were like, oh, well, I don't want her to be on my bad side, and she'd go far. She's not talking to anybody, but when she does talk, blah blah blah. Yeah. I feel like for me, there are people like in the house that are like, oh, she does a game, like she's scheming, blah blah blah. But they will never expect that from you.
Right. I'll go back in and I'll be like, and I will
You
be the
literally lay out.
I
that
will be
plan.
the snake in the grass.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
like-
could even say like, I know you guys, I don't know the show, but I learn quick, and I learned after losing out on getting to stay with my 3 guys and finding out some stuff that I found out. Like, guys, we need to do this. Like, rally everyone up like you do. You did it before. Rally them up and say, these are the 2 people that I think don't deserve to be here. Now, in the event that one of them wins HOH, how is this going to work? We need to have a background plan. We need to start pitting them against each other. Everybody did.
And I'm going to go to the boys. I'm going to go to the top boys and be like, boys, look at what's going on right now. We are just going to continue to take each other out. And all these people down here are just going to continue to grow on the totem pole and get more and more powerful.
And they're just trying to climb up and get in.
And I've been
get
saying
all
that to Jared.
cozy.
I've been saying that to Jared about the brothers for a while. I'm like, instead of you going against the brothers, you going against
Work
Dallas,
with them.
Dallas going against the brothers, I'm like, take all of that energy and take all that male testosterone and work together
Right.
to get these lower people out.
Right, exactly. Which is what me and you should have done.
For sure.
Like,
We should have taken
I won't.
We should
I
have
won't
taken
say
our